Okay, this second video in the series will be constructing a perpendicular bisector, this time through a specific point. So it's not just going to be anywhere on the line, but through a specific point. So let's put those two qualifiers in there before. So we have a line here, and then I'm just going to put a point above the line anywhere. And how about here? I can do a thing or two at this point. I can call it point P if I want to, instead of C, and so I did. This line, when you always have 2 points when you make a line. That's kind of how the construction works. But they're not really they're specific to the line, but they're not really specific to making an exact perpendicular line that's going to go through this point. In fact, you don't really need them. In order to make a line that's perpendicular to this one through this point, you need points that are exactly equidistant from that point. And so since I don't know if I really need these, or I know I don't really need those points, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to hide their labels. You can furthermore hide the points themselves. It looks like they just fade away. But then when you go ahead and you select something else, they really go. Now I'm going to choose circle with center. And I'm going to put a circle that's centered at P. So I just click once and I pull away. And it doesn't really matter how big you make it, so long as that it intersects that line. And now I'll just put a rando point there. Again, I don't even need it. I could choose to hide it as well. Oh, it's giving me that option to show and hide my objects again. Okay, I'll just keep you all hidden. That's okay. All right, so the circle was made so that we can get to specific points on the line that are equal distance away from that point. We know they're equal distance because they're radiating out. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go down to the compass, and we're going to make 2 circles, one centered around this intersection point, D, P, choosing the radius and then choosing its center again. I'll just do it this way. Choosing its radius, and then clicking for a third time as its center. Okay, so I have 2 circles at center D and E, so circle D and circle E. They are intersecting at point P, and all I need to do is make another point here, so that I can take the intersection, so I can take a line through the intersection, and I created a perpendicular bisector. To make it stand out as my goal, what I was trying to create all along, let me go a little bit wider if I want. I can change its color if I want. Again, we wanted to make a specific perpendicular line to a starting line that went through a specific point. We can check to see if we did that by measuring the angle. I know when I measure an angle, I need 3 points of an angle, so I'm going to mark that intersection point. Scroll down to measure angle. Boom, boom, boom. looks like it's 90 degrees again. It made that little square, which I know means 90 degrees. Pulling it off for verification, and there we go. All right. So that's constructing a perpendicular bisector through a specific point.